Dun, 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 dun. Don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to Tertial. Everything's doing well. They're having a wonderful day on this, on this 2nd October 2025. Today, we are starting a new game. Now, this is kind of crazy because 2 days ago we started a game called Tower Final Galaxy, and right now it's not working. It's constantly breaking. It's not working. So we're gonna do another one, which is called Idle Tower Defender. Now, of course, I love this tablet. Look at this, 6. This is insane. Kind of insane because at the same time, like, it just goes to show how much we didn't care about this game that we started 3 days ago. So, Idle Tower Defense is a game that's also a, well, seemingly it's also a copy of the Tower. And I love to play the Tower. Yes and no. Yes, because it's a fantastic game. No, because it does break on this tablet. So, on this tablet, it would be disastrous, right? Now, I gotta be honest, I am extremely excited about starting. There you go. This is my first playthrough. So, I'm gonna show you, and I'll forget about the camera. The camera is kind of shitty. There you go. This is the game in itself. This is the game in itself. As you can see, we're still recording, right? So this is the tower that we have. House Regen, which is the same as the tower. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot about the tower. The camera is not good. I should have done this at night, but fuck it. Shot damage, got range. Usually you have to unlock range. What's kind of cool here is you see at 1.0, so there's possibly ways you can get more. So this is super cool because we're gonna do the simple thing, which is basically just the same strategy as the tower. I don't know what it is. I saw the application, but at the same time, I know what to do. You can see it's already lagging, which is insane because this app is so old. But at the same time, hey, it is what it is. Maybe I press pause. Yeah, it's completely lagged. This tablet is shit. This tablet is complete garbage. Garbaggio. Tesquilia. See? So I press here. So it's completely frozen. And I don't know how. Okay, well, this was a freaking fail. But hey, it's okay. It's okay, Ming. It's okay, Ming. Anyway, what am I supposed to do? Right? Love you guys, take it easy. Peace, I guess. Don't give me that. I don't care about that. Ooh, it doesn't work. Oh, this is a shame. This is a shame. Don't blink, it's your boy Yang. Welcome to Tertial. Because you guys doing well, they're having a wonderful day on this glorious, and I do mean glorious 2nd October 2025. Today we are giving up on this, which is my tablet, which it was working for a couple of days, and it's still working. Don't get me wrong, but can't run most of the game. Most of the game will completely crash, completely freeze because of how old this stuff is. Listen, we saw something. We saw an opportunity. We took the opportunity. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of myself for that. I'm really proud of myself for that. It's how can I say this? It's actually like, you know what? It's actually something that's kind of nice. It's something that's kind of nice because, oh, okay, weird. Like something kind of nice. I usually am very passive, so when we do have the opportunity to do something, I often let it go. Let it go. You see, as part of the evolution, and this is kind of sad because we did 2 funerals on this channel. The first one was my Galaxy S10 Plus. Now it's this one. Why am I watching an ad, bro? I don't even know. Fuck, I don't even know I'm watching an ad. I'm not supposed to. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Tell me that I have a mission for that. Okay, it's okay. We have a mission for that, so it's okay. it passes. So we did two funeral. Now I'll be completely honest. Do I like this tablet? Yes, I do. Don't get me wrong, I like this tablet. Is it the best tablet I've ever had? No. Is it kind of shitty in itself? Kinda. See, it's completely frozen. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. All in all, I'm not looking for much. I was looking for something else to do, something that was kind of positive. I'm happy because when we destroyed the this is kind of the funeral, right? I'm gonna destroy it because I'm more mature and I realized there's ways to recycle them. But with the S10 Plus, it was such a sad thing because it was um, it was um, it was the first phone that I had when I started making content, right? And then what ended up happening is I've had the. Am I sad? Yes, I'm sad because I found it yesterday, the tablet, and I was like, okay, well, not yesterday, 2 days ago. I was like, okay, well, let's use it, let's have some fun with it. And it's too old to run YouTube and TikTok, so right away it gives you everything that you need to know and how bad it is. But at the same time, I was like, okay, well, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to do something that's different. Let's do something that's nice. To do something that is somewhat consequential of what we're doing. Consequential in the sense of I'm doing A, B, and C. A has a purpose, B has a purpose, C had no purpose, but A and B had purpose, right? So the tablet, I was like, okay, well, I want to watch YouTube on it. No, I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna watch TikTok on it. No, I can't. Okay, well, I'm gonna play the tower. I can't download the tower. However, there's a tower defense, which is similar to the tower, and I can record it, and I can just check the files, and voila, you know. So all in all, although it wasn't the best thing ever, it was somewhat of a positive experience, if that makes sense. And because it was somewhat of a positive experience, if that makes sense, then all of it is meaningful. With the Alexi 10 Plus, my first funeral on this channel, it was the death of the first machine that we had. So we wanted to give it a Viking death or a Viking funeral, which was kind of funny because who does that? But with this one is kind of cool because technically speaking, 3 days doesn't count, right? In a lifetime, 3 days is nothing. But where it does count and where it does become important is that, okay, well, guess what? This is kind of complex, right? This is kind of complex to put in. This is actually really complex to put in. We had a machine. I thought it was gonna work, and it didn't work. But at the same time, usually I'm too lazy. When I see the machine, I'm like, yo, this is too old. I think that it doesn't run YouTube, doesn't run TikTok. Okay, well, it doesn't work. But at the same time, you know, we still try to make it work. We went to get the wires. When I saw the wires weren't working, I was like, yeah, well, guess what? Because the wires are not working, I'm gonna find. I keep everything. I'm a hoarder, right? So we actually went on a quest to find any apartment, which is small but still. They weren't found. And I was like, okay, well, it's working now. It had problem because it wasn't charging properly. It's like, okay, let's wait. And then I noticed that I couldn't do it on YouTube. It's like, okay, well, I can record content, I can upload content on this cell phone. But then Share It, which is an application which works like Bluetooth but is faster, was working. So I was like, well, you know what? Maybe that works. And it was kind of desperate, but it was just like one of the first time I did content. For example, right? Look at all the places I did. And all the places I did, some of them I stopped, right? And with this one, there's desperation. I'm like, you know what? No matter what, I'm gonna make it work. And it didn't work, so that's kind of a sad thing. But at the same time, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Oh, dude. Am I sad? No. But the result of it is kind of important. Anyway, I want to do a white funeral. It's not quite a funeral that you wanted for because, ultimately speaking, this is something that's mattered to me historically speaking. I might destroy this down the line, of course, because I keep too much shit already. But yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans tes yeux? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de si beau? Idol, tower, defense, the tower, tower, the tower, the tower. Yeah, okay. Don't blink if you blink. Welcome to the show. We are also having a wonderful day on this 2nd October 2025. Today we are doing the official month of October, official Spooktober explanation. So Spooktober is one of my favorite periods. When I celebrate Christmas, I'm like, okay, well, people celebrate Kwanzaa, they celebrate Hanukkah. When I celebrate Valentine's, I'm single, so it doesn't really matter. St. Patrick is more Irish tradition. Thanksgiving is more of an American tradition. Halloween is one of the only things that can reassemble people. So the reason why I'm doing on the second, not the first one, is I honestly didn't think that I need to do it, right? Because we let you guys know that we will be playing a marathon of Resident Evil on the channel. You guys knew that this is kind of cool. It's kind of, it is what it is. Now, ultimately speaking, what is kind of cool here is, how can I say this? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm kind of disappointed right now because this was working. It's an old tablet, but it was working like a day ago, and now it's not working at all. I'm like disappointed about that, right? But we put in different videos what I'm doing. So for the gaming channel, again, Resident Evil, but the main channel is one horror movie per day, right? English, right? And ultimately speaking, I wanted to do this video because I thought, you know what? Let's put all of this information on one video. Now, for the Spooktober, I think it's important that we checked out what I did last year and the year before. So the year before, I don't even remember what I did. I think I disguised myself as Bubble, and that's how that was at Halloween. Last year, we went and it's scary, so we started reading some Dojo Go, which we didn't finish because it was a month only. And even if you read 10 chapters in a month, which is an hour and a half, you won't finish, right? Okay, no problem, no problem, right? And then I was like, okay, let's write horror story. Now, do I like writing? Yes, but I gave myself such a fright because you're writing it live. So you're filming yourself writing something, right? And I was like, you know what? This is too much. We're not ready yet. Am I gonna write horror story eventually down the line? Absolutely. But for now, that's not the goal. That is not the goal. What I want to do, what I want to do in itself is that's a good idea actually. That's a really good idea actually. Give me a sec. I had an idea. I'm gonna write it down. I look around me. All I seem to see is people going nowhere, collecting sympathy. I'm gonna be writing. Writing, promoting it. Yeah. Human for human. What? Cool. So now that we know the mistake that we did, because of course your biggest trainings, right? You're thinking about, oh yeah, I fucked that up, I fucked that up. How can I fix it, technically speaking? Like, I'm like, okay, well, I can do this, this, and this, and this. Now, what is this, this, and this, and this? This is where it gets interesting. It gets interesting because you're. Oh, are you working now or not? You're not working. I don't want to give up on that tablet. I love that tablet. Don't give up on it. Don't give up on you. Plus, we're trying to get sick, guys, because it's cold outside. Okay, I don't have a defense. No, no, no. That is completely lagged. Fuck, dude. The stream won't close, the stream won't do anything. So now that we know that, this year, just do it and then proper. So this is kind of cool because it took us 4 years, but we're doing a proper Spooktober. We're doing a proper month of October, and we're doing a classic concept. So the first concept we're gonna do is, let's start from the beginning, right? So what happened 2 years ago, I was working, so I didn't do it. What happened 1 year ago is I was obsessed with making content, and I was like, okay, well, let's break every single concept that we can do. Let's run instead of walking. So now we're gonna start walking, baby steps, right? So I wanna do a horror movie per day. Now, I got a surprise for you guys, right? I got a humongous surprise for you guys. So we did a horror movie, and yesterday in itself, and I'm gonna be completely honest, okay? This is also scary, scary movies. So with the scary movies, you guys know that I'm not the guy that's the most resilient to watch a scary movie, because of trauma that I had when I was a kid. Then you guys know that because I made a video, my very first, oh, ooh, we have the new mission. I forgot about that. What is it? Thing. Oh, nice. Okay. Cool. You guys know that Chucky was the very first movie that I kind of liked, and then we started watching, but never really got into it. I got into Jeepers Creepers, I got into Friday the 13th, I got into Chucky, I got into... That's pretty much it, right? And I realized that maybe the baby step wasn't at the... And it's so cool because as a content creator, right? As a content creator, I put myself in a position where there's a human version of me that needs to grow constantly. But there's also the content creator part of me that wants to make content, right? So the human part of me wants to be the human part of me. I sound like a fucking douche. The human part of me wants to grow, and it wants to make content after content after content after content after content, right? And because the human part of me wants to make content, wants to grow after growth. I think watching a horror movie, because it's the same as saying, like, for example, right? You're not gonna eat a, you were born vegetarian. You were born in a family vegetarian, right? And then at a certain age, you try meat, right? And then you try meat, and you're like, holy shit, I have been restraining myself so much. And because you restrain yourself so much, you're like, okay, well, I'm not sure as to what to do, right? Because I love meat, but morally speaking, I don't want to do it. Well, horror movie would be that for me. I was born in a family of vegetarian, and meat was horror movie. And the horror movie, I didn't want to. Now, I have been restraining my whole life to watch horror movie because of fear of this is gonna be too scary, I'm gonna have a bad time, etc. And it's just something that I don't want to do. As simple as that. As simple as that. Now we do have a couple of things that are super cool, and the couple of things that are super cool are how can I put this? We're kind of virgins, right? So I didn't mean to do it on camera, but discovering this on camera is kind of cool. But I don't know where to start. So, for example, today is the 2nd, and now you're telling me, and you're right. By the way, you're right. And if it's the 2nd, why didn't you start yesterday? Well, we did start yesterday. Now, you can watch a movie like Saw, which is very gory, which is torture, and being like, okay, well, this is kind of crazy. This is kind of creepy. I don't even know what's horror. Is horror supposed to scare me, or supposed to be troubling, right? And then we read The Man That Saved Me on My Isekai Trip, which is about rape and a killer and he's insane, blah 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 blah. It's okay. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this is scary for me, right? Now, today, I'll be completely honest, okay? And again, a lot of people are not gonna like that, but I don't really care. we watched. We didn't finish it. I got 20 minutes left. Scream, the very first one, right? I love Matt Lillard because of who he is. He's actually a nice guy, but most of all because I saw Freddy Fazbear about 2 weeks ago. A fan of Freddy's, right? And I like Matt Lillard. I like him. I like him as Shaggy, you know. And it was nuts because I never watched Scream because again I stopped myself from watching a horror movie. And the reason why we watched Scream, and again I'm gonna get some hate, but I don't give a fuck, is simply because it was leaving Netflix. So I was like, okay, well, if I want to watch it, it's time to watch it, right? And I'm finding it as a perfect start for a horror story because there's mention of Freddy Krueger, there's mention of Jason, there's mention of. It's just so nice. It is just so nice. And it's the classic group of teenagers that have those problems, and it's kind of funny to me because my my knowledge of Scream wasn't technically Scream itself, but scary movie version of Scream. That's kind of funny too. But yeah, I'm proud of that. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that because all in all, it's something we do that's kind of cool. So this is the first version. So again, I'm gonna be watching a scary movie per day. Now here's just the part that I was talking about. We're also doing a marathon of Resident Evil. So the whole month of October we're gonna be playing Resident Evil. Now here's the cool part. Here's the really cool part. Because of the Resident Evil, and we play the game, we're gonna be watching the show. So watching the shows, reading, watching the movies, right? And it's gonna be crazy because it's gonna be Resident Evil. So basically, we do two of those bad boys per day, which is kind of good, isn't it? Yes, it is. So that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys are excited as I am for October 2025. And no matter what, I'll be making content next year. So if it's a failure, this is just a goodbye for now. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay. Don't blink, it's your boy Ying. Welcome up to our show. Because we want to having a wonderful day on this. I don't have video, so fuck you. No, it started without me pressing so. Oh, the only thing that I have to do today is Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so yeah, let's see, I guess. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Are you working or not? You better be working. Don't blink, use your boying. Welcome to our show. Hope you guys are doing well, because they're having a wonderful day on this very, very cold 2nd October 2025. Today, I am saying sorry for two things. For being the best looking guy in this apartment. I live alone, but we're gonna pretend that I just didn't say that. Cool? Cool. No doubt. Today we're starting again our Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Now I'll be completely honest, okay? Your boy done diddly fucked up. So we did a Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay, so this is gonna be a long story, but I'll make it short for you guys, right? So we started Brooklyn Nine-Nine about 2 months ago because it was leaving Netflix. Netflix was like, you know what, we're gonna keep Brooklyn Nine-Nine after all. So they took it out for 2 days and then they brought it back. Okay, cool. Now here's the situation. Here is the situation. This is broken, by the way, which is very sad, but we are in need of this. We are in need of the SD card. So about a week ago, I started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I was like, you know what? No. So we finished watching The Good Place, and then the idea behind it was like, you know what? I'm gonna rewatch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right? Now, if I was a bit smarter, which I'm not, I would have realized that, hey, it's the 28th of September, and the month of October, you're already busy with doing some horror movie recap and reviews, right? So why put yourself in a position where you have to do this? And the answer is, I just didn't think about it. There you go, we got it. Saved the memory card. Because this doesn't work. This whole tablet is messed up. And it's very sad. It's very, very sad. Because I had a secret hope it would be working. Am I cringe? Most likely. Definitely. I don't know, I can do that maybe. Okay. This and this and this. So I'm not gonna continue with the Brooklyn Nine-Nine because in the month of October, this is Spooktober. This is reserved for a horror movie. I'm gonna focus on horror movie. However, we did watch 4 episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so today we are presenting you with what we did for the Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Sounds good? Sounds delightful. Hopefully, see, it's working. It is working. It is working. Hell yeah. Boom. I'm sick, guys. I'm sick. So the first we're doing is Mr. Santiago. Now I gotta say this episode is fantastic and has multiple ways, multiple timelines. So the first timeline is gonna be Jake Peralta and the father of Amy. It's insane because this is the first time where I'm reviewing a show that doesn't leave. I'm not stressed, and because of that, I feel like I remember more of it. Sorry, we're playing a new game. The new game being Tower Defender. Not Tower Defender. If it works, my friends, I'm gonna be happy. So, basically, we're meeting the father of Amy Santiago, which is Miguel. Was it Miguel from Dexter? I don't think it was from Dexter. And in the show, there's a joke which is Dexter, because Charles is dressing up as Dexter. So Jake is really wanting to make an impression on the father of Amy. Does some research. It's like, okay, well, he asks the 3 things. It's like, hey, how can I please the father of Amy? And like, you can't. There's no way that you're gonna be able to. You're just gonna change your entire self. And this is cool because this is what he ends up doing. However, you figure out everything that there is to know about the father of Amy Santiago, Mr. Santiago. And because of that, he's able to fool him into loving him, right? This is super cool, however, because the father of Amy Santiago was a police, and this is even cooler because three seasons ago, when we did the famous like South Pizza episode, we mentioned no, it was the Old Guard, which is season 1, episode 8, and the Old Guard was important because it was mention of the father of Amy, ex-cops. This is a first responder, so not a cop. What would have been cool is it was a cop though, because I could have said, "Hey, Brooklyn 99, 99." So yeah, so we know that he's a cop. It was cool because by doing the research on the father, he discovered that this is a case and it's a cold case, and he couldn't figure it out. So Jacob's like, you know what? I think I know what's happened. What happened here? So they redo the case, right? And this is kind of cool, but kind of sad because this is a reused plot. So if you guys remember, Amy gave Alt on a no presents. Ooh, we got it. We try home. I'm back home. Shoot, we're home. I'm home. This is disgusting. I'm sorry. Give me a sec. Holy. Okay. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans ses yeux? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de si beau? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?